Sadiq, how has social media helped you build your career?
Oh, in the greatest of ways. Saya cuba ringkaskan sepadat mungkin lah. Do I answer in English or do I answer in bahasa?
I do a language.
Dua language eh? Okay, baik. Saya cuba dua-dua lah. Many people didn't know that before I joined politics, I had absolutely no connection to any politicians, and it was social media which sparked that breakthrough. Kerana mungkin kalian dah lihat ibu seorang cikgu, ayah pekerja ulang-alik daripada Johor ke Singapura. I'm proud of my parents, I'll never be here without my parents. It started merely by a social media posting dekat Facebook. Dan saya bukan macam space dolar, ada cantik, editing, you know. Semua edit dia buat sendiri, dia videographer, script writer, semua benda dia. At that point in time, it was merely a scribble on Facebook berkenaan isu semasa, isu politik. And when I wrote that passionately. I posted it up, and instantly in 24 hours, I think it was shared by more than 50,000 people. Dan yang lebih mencemaskan adalah apabila media-media masa mula pendebat terbaik Asia mengata ABC. I remember then immediately I got called by my deputy rector dekat UIA, dia versi vice chancellor lah. Dipanggil kata lebih baik turunkan. Lepas tu kalau tidak turunkan, mungkin akan hilang kerja sebagai pencara sambilan. But it started, that spark happened via social media. Today, sebagai contohnya, I show the simplest example lah, tapi ini dalam bidang politik lah. 2018, kali pertama saya bertanding pada tahun 2018. And I can be very transparent about this. Orang ingat nak bertanding ni perlu ada berjuta-juta. Nanti my mum tahulah macam mana, how our family did it. Pada masa tersebut, saya banyak bergantung harap kepada social media. Then it was Instagram, masa tu TikTok tak ada, Instagram dengan Facebook dengan Twitter. Dan saya ingat banyak parti-parti lain dia akan buat banyaklah periklanan, dia masuk TV, radio, and all of this, banners, posters everywhere. And it will cost millions, but it is not authentic. There's no element of authenticity. You're not communicating yourself, your values. Nak sampaikan cerita. I did all of that on social media, and the reach is unbelievable. I remember especially closer to elections, viewed by millions of people. Dan sekarang apabila saya berkecimpung sedikit dalam industri wanita luar biasa Bella Sila, dunia hiburan, then I realise how much it actually costs per eyeball, per view, quantifying it in different social media. So it makes the world of a difference. Khususnya pada hari ini apabila banyak perkara boleh digantikan dengan AI. Tetapi there is attention economy. Maksudnya perhatian itu adalah kekayaan yang luar biasa. If you can control the attention of different groups of individuals, that in and of itself is gold. Because you control eyeballs, you control views, you control listeners. And there will be many companies, corporations, political parties which will want to work with you. So dalam bab ini yang boleh membezakan orang kadang-kala adalah bagaimana mereka boleh menyampaikan message autentik dan menggunakan social media untuk menyampaikan message tersebut sebaik mungkin.